very proud moment for yourself to captain Queensland. Had it ever been in your wildest dreams that could be something you'd achieve?
Look, yeah, for me personally, it's a massive honour to captain the team for the weekend. I didn't really think I'd probably be in this position, but we've obviously had a couple of injuries and things like that. But especially in my position, I think it's quite natural for me on the field to communicate and things like that. But yeah, it's just been a good experience for myself and really excited and honoured.
What's your experience as a captain?
Captain just through sort of schoolboy level, and I guess just being in the position I am, find myself having to communicate and be a leader on the field, but I haven't sort of had massive experience as an actual captain.
Really important fixture to get a Queensland game, but also one recognised as a cap game where it officially goes into the record books. How much excitement is there amongst the players, and especially with so many potential debutants in this game?
Yeah, it's awesome to see Queensland Rugby having a cap game here. I think it's the first time in 10 years, so I think there's a lot of hype around that, and the boys are very excited. I think as a playing group, you don't get many opportunities to play at Ballymore, sort of like this time of year and at all really. So we're not going to take that lightly. Another opportunity to play at Ballymore is really exciting.
Your last run here was in a brothers premiership. Pretty wild scenes with Harry Wilson, I guess, straight after full time. So you've obviously got good vibes about the ground yourself. Yeah, no,
I've been lucky enough to have a couple of games here this year. So. It's always great to, as I said, play at Ballymore. The opportunities you get opportunities to play at Ballymore is not often these days. So it's great to see. We've got 11 potential debutants this week, so it's great to see that pathway for club footy, and it's really good to see the Hospital Cup.
We look at number 10. You'll have Harry McLaughlin Phelps playing inside you. You've seen Harry from close range. What do you make of his game, being a 10 yourself?
Yeah, no, he's coming along. That connection, with the club footy, he's coming through. That sort of next generation. It would be good to sort of be beside him at 12, and any way I can help him, guide him out on the field will be good. And I think he's a natural footy player. He's likes to run the ball and things, so that's his strength. So hopefully he brings that on the weekend.
The Reds have made some significant signings in the off-season with Cormac Daly and also Jeffrey Tumunga-Allen. What's been your impression of those two guys, and maybe Jeffrey particularly being the experienced head who plays in the front row and looks like it? Yeah, so
it's great to have some boost in the front row there. Obviously losing a couple of guys in that position. Jeffrey's come in, and you can tell the way he carries himself. He's got a lot of experience all around the world, and he's only going to be an asset to our team.
This is also the first game for Les Kiss's coach. He's had the reins for a little while now. What's Les's style?
Les's style is very based on skill and working hard. So within that, in the units in the backs, we're working hard to be connected with the forwards and multiple options. So very high school, very high tempo. It's been very good to have Les around. You can tell his experience around the world as well. We're working on his style of play, but we've seen definite improvements since Les has been here.
Now, these two teams played behind closed doors last weekend, and there were more than 90 points scored between the sides. We expect a fairly free-flowing game and people rolling the dice a little bit.
Yeah, I think it was a great sort of warm-up match on the weekend. The Japanese, I've had some experience with Panasonic in the past, so I know they're very well coached in Robbie Deans, and their style of play is very fast and skillful as well. So we match up quite well together. So it's going to be a great spectacle on the weekend.
You played some time with Panasonic earlier in your career, and Robbie Deans was involved even then. What's his emphasis on skills training, which we know is very high?
Yeah, I think his concept around, like everyone 1 to 15 having their skill set, and very similar to Les, like using that skill set, being connected to each other, using all those skills, whether it's a kick, whether it's a tip, passing, it makes for a very exciting game, and I think that's what it's going to be on the weekend.